Guys, and welcome back to Darnyougluten. This week I'm going to show you how to make some potato and pumpkin croquettes, and as always I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get cooking. The ingredients you will need are 200 grams of potato, 200 grams of pumpkin, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast flakes, these are optional, 25 grams of cheddar cheese, 20 grams of parmesan, 1.5 cups of cooked quinoa, 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil, 1.5 teaspoons of tandoori mix, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a pinch of salt. You'll also need some water to cook your potato and pumpkin in. Start by chopping your pumpkin and potato into chunks and then throw them into a saucepan. Add about a cup of water, cover and place over a high heat until the water boils. Then turn the heat down to medium and cook until the pumpkin and potato are soft enough to be easily pierced by a fork. Drain the excess water and add the pinch of salt, garlic powder and the tandoori spice mix to the pan. Continue cooking the pumpkin and potato mix until you can mash them together easily. Once your mash is silky smooth, take it off the heat. Break your egg into a glass and lightly whisk it with a fork, then add it to the saucepan and stir it in. Then stir in the cheddar, the parmesan cheese and the nutritional yeast if you're using it. These will not only make your croquettes taste deliciously cheesy, but they'll also absorb some of the excess moisture and help the croquettes hold together better. Then transfer the mixture to a bowl and refrigerate for at least 1 hour. Now, I'm not going to lie, this next part is quite messy because the mix is sticky, so don't attempt this if you're scared of getting your hands dirty. Spoon some of the mixture into your hand, form it into a little block, and then cover it with the cooked quinoa. You can just press the quinoa into the mash, turn it over and cover the other side. And you can shape the croquettes at the same time as you're doing that, and then place them on a plate and do the same with the rest of the mash. I managed to make 5 large croquettes, but feel free to make smaller ones. If you do, you'll need more quinoa as the surface area of the croquettes will increase, but that's okay. They will also be easier to cook if they're smaller, and yeah. Once you've used all your mash, put your croquettes back in the fridge for about 20 minutes to chill. Then you can heat up some sunflower oil in a frying pan. I cooked mine in 2 batches, so I used half of the oil each time. And to check whether the oil is hot enough, you can drop a tiny piece of pumpkin and quinoa mix into it and it should fry immediately. At this point, you can place your croquettes into the pan and let it cook for a few minutes. You don't want to touch them whilst they're cooking because the quinoa is forming a crust on the bottom, and if you touch it, well, the croquettes will just fall apart. So bear that in mind when you're flipping them over as well, to be very careful. It's easiest if you use 2 utensils and support the whole croquette, which is why cooking smaller croquettes is easier, but honestly it's not that hard. And then once your quinoa has browned nicely, transfer to your plate and serve immediately. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye!